What's up, YouTube? We back with another video, and welcome to Cyhadow, where we talk all things anime, comics, and everything in between. Yo, I'm not bullshitting you. Like, I finished Chainsawman. I was about to say Demon Slayer, but I've watched episode 5 through 12, and I'm gonna be 100% with you. It's a lot of shit we gotta get into, but I really hope they bring a season 2 back for this bitch. I'm so serious, because if y'all leave it on a cliffhanger the way y'all did with Teen Titans did, like the original Teen Titans, because fuck Teen Titans Go, I'm gonna have so many problems. Like, we finna have so much fucking problems. Like, it's gonna be chaos up in this bitch. Basically, we just gonna go over like a generalization of everything that fucking happened, like episode by episode, and by the time I realize this, I might have to make a part 2. Main thing we gotta start off is, in my last video, I think I said something about titties. And guess what happened? Denji finally got to touch some titties. That's right, he touched Power's boobs, and this and like, I'm gonna be for real with you, this nigga broke. Like, all his circuits were fried. This dude looked like a robot from day to day after he touched some titties, bro. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, when I saw this shit, I was like, yo, I mean, congrats to my boy, but like, you gotta work on this, bro. Like, the fact that you finally touched boobs and now you're disappointed, it was like, what the fuck. And then ending up, he tells Makima, and Makima's over here like, oh well, if you don't have any like true like meaning to it, then it's not gonna be meaningful, because apparently it was like, he said it didn't really change my life the way I thought it would. Makima's like, well, let me change that. The bitch is a freak, I'm not gonna lie. She over here doing all this extra shit, holding his hand, feeling his hand, caressing this shit. Next thing you know, bites his thumb, and next thing you know, he touches her boobs and niggas catches a heart attack. Like, I don't understand how that works. She's ending up says, whatever thing you can think of that your goal, you want to do, whatever it is, I'll do it.
What the hell did you just say?
As long as you do something for me. And then she's all like, over here like,
what do you mean by that?
so you gonna be my personal slave? She's like, yeah. I'm like, what the? But she said apparently they need to kill the gun devil. Now, I'm gonna be for real with you. When it comes to this, apparently the gun devil is the reason for all this gun violence and shit or whatever, apparently within the Chainsawman universe. Fast forward, like, the whole backstory of this gun devil shit that like Makima's telling us. Apparently there's like this little kid that apparently, you know, wanted to play outside, and ending up his brother was sick, and his brother's like, I'll play outside with you, and ending up they, you know, had a snowball fight, and ending up his brother's like, let's go play catch, and ending up the little brother went to go grab the gloves, and then the little brother and the parents got murdered. So guess what happened? The other kid, the kid that survived, that was Kawa. I know, well, this nigga's apparently in the devil slaying business. We ending up realize that Kawa apparently has this whole thing that he wants to kill the gun devil, which, in all honesty, revenge for your family, hey, I understand that wholeheartedly. But then they get this shit where they had to like, you know, find a chunk of the gun devil in like this hotel. Well, apparently they had, you know, the whole, you know, eternity loop effect, you know, being stuck on one floor or a certain hallway. Well, they were stuck on the 8th floor. Some little bastard ending up came out. First things first, the little runt had a head, one leg, one hand, and one foot. No arms, no legs, no body, no nothing. It's just foot, hand, head. Power killed it. Then we figured out Himeno, she apparently has a contract with the ghost devil, and I'm not gonna lie, in the process of them figuring out that if you go up the stairs, if you go up to the next floor, you basically go up back to the 8th floor. If you go down the stairs, you go down to the 8th floor. If you try escaping through the windows, you just go to the other side, a room across the hall. And if you try going through the ceiling, you're ending up coming up through the floor. And if you try going through the floor, you're coming down to the ceiling. It was some crazy shit, and I'm just like, yo, this is some bullshit. Fast forward, eventually this eternity devil came through talking about like,
Denji's heart.
Like, first things first, my precious looking motherfucker, you ugly as sin. Apparently this, you know, eternity devil, you know, has an effect on time, place, and whatever the fuck. Apparently all it had to do was just eat Denji, and then, you know, they be set free. Well, Kobeni, I think that's the bitch name, she's a little psychotic. Apparently her family said you either had to become a devil hunter or sex worker. And I'm not gonna lie, she should have just chose sex worker. And now I can't remember the other name, Hirokazu, I think that nigga's name is, or Arya, whatever. He a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Like, fuck both of them niggas. First things first, Kobani's over here came out the hotel room talking about, like, I'ma kill you, Denji. And ending up literally, like, Kawa literally gut checked the bitch. And then Himeno literally just, like, laid her ass out. It was so fucking funny. Eventually, after running around, you know, making sure, you know, shit doesn't happen, apparently fear feeds this devil, which fear feeds every devil. We know this by now. Kobani thought power had something to do with it, even though she's the blood fiend. And then fast forward to basically screaming and shit apparently attracted, it got bigger, it turned the wall, so it was literally a haunted hotel at this point. And then next thing you know, Denji's like, no, I'm done with this shit. Fuck all you. Fuck Kobani, fuck Himeno, fuck blood, not fuck power, but fuck power, fuck Kawa, because apparently he took a stab wound for him. Fuck the other nigga, Hirokazu, or whatever the fuck. Fuck all of y'all. He decided to jump into the Eternity Devil, chainsaw like swinging, and basically fuck that nigga for 3 days straight until the Eternity Devil said, I had enough of this shit. Here's my heart. Denji sliced it in half. They got the chunk they needed. They fucking left. At that point, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, that was so fucking easy. Like, it literally took first things first, Denji a badass for fighting for 3 days straight. Now, granted, he had to drink a lot of blood for that shit, but apparently it tasted disgusting, but for him, it was strawberry jam. Next thing you know, we get the whole instance with the gun, you know, the gun devils posse or whatever the fuck, the gang territory. And I ain't gonna lie, when this old nigga came through talking about, you killed my grandfather, it's time to get it back in blood, nigga, I was like, yo. And then fast forward, he shot Himeno. He didn't shoot power somehow, I don't understand. And he shot Kawa, and he shot Denji. Kawa survived ish. That nigga pulled out that sword that he's been carrying around. It's not a sword. It's a big ass needle that is tied to the cursed devil. And apparently, since it's tied to the cursed devil, all you gotta do is stab a bunch of people a couple of times, and ending up it gets some sort of like Reaper death seal effect, and it seals you away. It didn't work because the katana, because apparently this dude that came through and pulled the blicky out on everybody, that nigga apparently has ties to the katana devil. Now, first things first, I made a short. If you don't know, you know your boy making shorts now, you know, hey, like, come through. First things first, that nigga gotta get a whole new drip. I'm just gonna be for real. With whole World War II outfit, captain looking ass, alright, cool. Keep it pushing. But the whole fact that his sword was sideways instead of straight on, I don't understand it. Next thing you know, Himeno's trying to like save Kawa, because if we think about it for a second, I skipped over this shit. So if we go back, you know, about I don't know how many minutes, episodes, and whatever, when they killed the hotel, the Eternity Devil, and got the chunk, they ending up all went out to eat. Well, by the way, in the process of killing the Eternity Devil, Himeno actually told Denji, if you do it, I'll give you a kiss. So ending up, Denji's like, ooh, a kiss. But I wanted to be with Makima. Like, first things first, you fucking simp. And then after that, they went, but anyway, they're getting something to eat. Denji's eating something. Denji's eating. Himeno's drinking. Everybody's drinking except for Denji and a few other people. Power's getting like greedy over the fucking food. Kobani, she's a fucking bitch. And apparently she's never had a good meal in her life, because apparently all her money that she gained from being a devil hunter went straight to her fucking brother, because apparently her brother says you have to pay for her family. Her parents said you got to pay for your brother's school, which is fucked up on so many fucking levels. Like, parenting 101, get rid of them. And then long story short, ending up we realized Denji's 16. Kobani is a little bitch. She has a contract with a devil that we don't fucking know of, but she's easy to scare. And then next thing you know, there's a drinking game. Makima showed up, and then ending up like it was like some crazy ass shit. And I ain't gonna lie to you, Denji got his first kiss, tongue and everything, but Himeno threw up in his mouth. And guess what happened? She ending up picked his ass up, took him to her place, almost fucked him, but ending up Denji's like, nah, I'm 16 and I want to do it with Makima. Like, I don't know how old Makima is, but Makima probably don't want to fuck a minor, but she did say she'll be the nigga's personal slave. So, I mean, I don't know what the fuck gonna happen. But ending up, we get the whole, you know, she's drunk and she a freak too, I ain't gonna lie. And then next thing you know, Himeno and Denji ending up create a partnership. Himeno would hook Denji up with Makima, but Denji had to hook up Himeno with Kawa, which she apparently calls him Aki, and we also figure out why, Aki or Kawa ending up, started smoking. It was thanks to Himeno. Fast forward to what I was saying earlier, Himeno is trying to protect Kawa from dying from this katana devil nigga, and let's just say she dies in the process. But apparently she has a whole contract with this ghost devil, which has so many legs and a giant neck and a head. It was oof. But apparently the bitch got no eyes, which will lead me into the next video. Yeah, I'm sorry. I realize this is going to be a lot and I don't want to edit a whole fucking movie. But I say stick around. Y'all going to enjoy this shit and we gonna keep it popping. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry for cutting it off at a huge spoiler, but trust me, since I know how how season 1 ends, I'm gonna give y'all to it. Give it to y'all. Not like that though. Hope y'all enjoying that. Catch on the next one. We out.